Okay, so the next thing that we're going to go over is creating a back order for a particular product. And so when we're going on these, I'm going to use the same invoice that we've been using in the past. So here's our invoice that we pulled up. This is the invoice that we've created for Ed Stokes that has suits and pants. Now, this invoice, these items, for this creation of this video, these items are not available in the store right now. So that means we don't have them, we cannot put them in alterations or do anything for them. So that means we need to create a back order for these products. And so we can see here that I have 2 pairs of size 38 waist suit pants, and that's in the quantity section right here, and I have 1 suit jacket size 44 long. So those are our quantity section right here. Now you can see on this invoice that I've already created a quantity to back order. And those quantity to back order, when you haven't created them, this is what it'll look like. It'll just show quantity back order and it'll say 00. Okay? So what you need to do to change that in order to do a back order for these products is put in here the value or what you need to back order. And so now you can see that I have 2 pants that have been ordered and I need to back order both of those products. I have 1 jacket and I need to back order that 1 jacket. Once you have changed that, all you have to do is go down here and hit the Save button, and that will then save your values for your back orders right here. Once you've hit the Saved button, you'll then see the Order button here on the left. That Order button is the actual most important button that you will do for creating a back order. If you do not click that Order button, even though you've changed the quantities here in the quantity back order, you will not actually order these products unless you hit that button. So you need to hit the Order button in order to create a back order. Now on this page, I'm going to show you another useful tool. I've already created the back order here. So on this status bar in the left-hand corner, you can see status here, and then you can see another tab that says linked. If you click on linked, it will show you what other invoices, SROs, orders that have been tied to this invoice. And on here we can see that there's already an order that is linked, so I can click on that, and it will pull that order up to show me that order. Now, if I had not created that order and I clicked the order button, it would automatically pull up this same exact screen showing me that I now have 2 items, either the 2 pants and the 1 jacket, that are now on order. And you can see that up here, this is the big thing, it says order right here. So it's no longer invoice, which is over here, it says order. And so now I know that I have an order confirmed for those 2 products that I need. And then again, you just hit the Save button in the lower right-hand corner, and that will then send that order over to our customer service department, which can then place this order for you. Again, so you need to make sure that you click that order button on your invoice in order to send it to the order form so that it can then be ordered in and processed for your customer. Alright, so we're going to go over some of the basic things that you need to know about Lightspeed in order to use it. So again, your first page is that dashboard page. If you look at these tabs on the left, you need to get familiar with all of these. You won't use all of them, but you need to know what they do, so if you do need to use them, you know what's going on. So the first tab up here is, again, that dashboard page. There's a customer tab where you can actually search for customers. This allows you to search for their customer and pull up their profile, but does not show you their linked invoices. But you can look them up this way and kind of see their information, make sure it's all in there. There's a product tab where you can actually see all the products that are listed out for the store, and you can search by the name of that product. And there's a little tab on the left on these that you can then change what you're actually searching for. So you can change that you're searching for the product's code, the supplier code, the supplier, the description of the product. Again, all of these different levels and different ways to search for these products are here. And then you just type in here what you actually want to search for. So you can adjust this and change it to whatever you'd like. And again, you can see that it automatically puts the different pictures for the products here, and then their product and description right here. The suppliers, again, as a salesperson, you will hardly ever use these, but you need to know that they're here. These are all the different suppliers that are linked to our products, and so for ordering processes, it makes it a lot faster so we can get those done. Now, that's all under the Sales tab on the left-hand side, or the Store tab, excuse me. Under the Sales tab, you'll see that you can create or search for quotes. And these quotes are something that if someone wants to come in and get just a price value for something, you can create a quote for them, show them what everything is going to cost, and that shows up here. We don't use this very often, but it is here. It's a useful tool if you have that situation arise. You can search for specific SROs, which are our alteration tabs. So you can search for those here just by using a search That same tab here, you can either look for the customer's name, customer's phone number, all these different search drop downs. Typically the customer's name is the fastest. Type in their last name or first name, and you can also sort this by different dates. And so you can do created anytime, created today, created yesterday, created this month, created this year, all these different date ranges. The one that is used most often is the actual one at the bottom, that is the date range. With that date range, you can actually select a specific time frame that you want to look for. So if you don't know the customer's information completely, but you know roughly when it was purchased, you can limit your search options so that it targets a specific date area. So those are how you can search for SROs, and that date range option is available in a lot of these other searches as well. Orders, this is so you can confirm if your item was actually put through that order process, if you clicked on the order button as we showed you before. And so you can search for your customer, make sure that they have an order that was created. Invoices is the one that you will use most often. And so we can search for all these different invoices. I'm going to pull up that same invoice that we had from before, Ed Stokes. I can pull that invoice up, and then from that invoice I can also see any linked orders or SROs that have been created from that. I can make changes, I can add notes, I can do different options here to allow me to change this invoice or adjust it to fit the customer's needs. And so that's the one that's used the most often. The events option here, this is something that we can do for different sales and different things that are going on through the store. Does not get used all that often, but it is something that we can use in order to let everyone know about what's going on for the store that day. The next option here is the time or billing. This is something that are options that we can use here at the store to give people different jobs, let them change things and do things within these things, but it is something that right now is not currently being used at Missionary Mall. Next option here is the purchasing option. So this is something that you will not use as a sales associate, but you need to know how to use these to search for different items. This is what our ordering does, or our customer service. They will go through and they can in the actions tab see what items are on back order for specific suppliers. And so this shows them that there are back orders for these suppliers, and this is how many back orders are there. The order request form is something that we don't use very often here, so you won't need to worry about that. So this PO tab here is one that you can use to check and see that specific items have been ordered. And so if you need it, if you have a customer that's waiting for a back order, or if you just need to know if a specific item is coming in for store stock, you can look here and see the different items. So let's say, for example, we need an Edwards product. We can see that there have been a couple of Edwards orders that have been placed recently. I can double click on that and it'll show me exactly what has been ordered on that PO, the date it has been ordered, and whether or not it has been received. If you look at these tabs at the top, you can see receiving. And on here it'll show you that the quantity ordered and then the quantity received. And so this order has not yet arrived at the store, so it has not been received, but we know it is on its way. And so those are the things that you can look at that'll give you more information to allow you to better assist your customers if they're waiting for a specific order, if they have an order on back order, or if they're waiting to see when we will get a particular product here at our store. And so that's where you can find that, is in the PO section. The supplier invoices, again, another tab that we do not use. But it is here at the store. It'd be something that we can do if an invoice has been sent to us by a supplier, if we have an outstanding balance or something like that. But again, wouldn't be something you'll need to use. Biggest one is going to be the PO tab, and then all of the different ones within the sales tab, especially the invoices.